السلام عليكم. الصوت واضح كده؟ مستر حسن؟
تمام يا فندم.
اوكي تمام. طيب بالنسبة للناس اللي جايين معانا، اوكي بالنسبة للناس الموجودة بس كده، هل دي بالنسبة لهم في جانا، في لوجين، في مصطفى، في غلا سينك يعني؟ ممكن بس أعرف هم ريتيك للمادة ولا دي أول مرة؟ أول مرة. ده مصطفى. تمام. جانا. جانا ومصطفى أول مرة. بالنسبة للجاي السما. أوكي. طيب بداية كده احنا عايزين نعرف، طالما احنا في ناس فينا أول مرة تاخد بالنسبة للكيمستري، بالنسبة للجرتان. اوكي. عايزين نتكلم كده في الكورس بتاعنا، نشوف هو بيتكلم عن ايه. طيب الكورس بتاعنا بيتكون من 15 chapters. اوكي. بنتكلم على particulate nature of matter, atomic structure, bonding, writing formula and equation, periodic table, metals and their activity, acid, base and salts, electrolysis, chemical energetics, rate of chemical reactions, air and water, carbonate and sulfur, organic chemistry. Then last two chapters, more concepts, experimental technique. ده بالنسبة للكريكولم بتاعنا. بالنسبة للكيمستري 15 chapters based على 4 branches. أول branch principle of chemistry, then inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry, then last one organic chemistry. طبعا particulate nature of matter بناخد فيها الجزء بتاعنا اللي هي state of matters, solid, liquid and gases, and interconversion and diffusion, plus the energy change for each state of matter, and ended by Brownian motion. For atomic structure بنعرف طبعا كل حاجة عن الاتومز بالنسبة للسب-atomic particles، بالنسبة للديفينيشن ريليتد بالاتومز زي الاتوميك نمبر، الاتوميك ماس او نيوكلير نمبر. بنعرف يعني ايه ايزوتوبس وليه الايزوتوبس ايدنتيكال في الكيميكال رياكشن، وبنعرف التايبس اوف ايزوتوبس وال some fuses for radioactive isotopes. For bonding احنا بنعرف ال 3 types of bonding. الايونيك bonding والcovalent bond والmetallic bonding. عندنا طبعا بالنسبة للجاينت we have simple structure. بالنسبة للcovalent we have simple and giant structure. For writing formula بنتعرف من خلالها ان نعرف ازاي نكتب الchemical formula for ionic compounds. Then how we can write a chemical equation, balanced chemical equation and ionic equation, and how we can balance the chemical equation. For periodic tables طبعا بنتعرف على ايه هو البريدك tables plus البريدك trend زي الميتاليك كاركتر والاسيديك والبيزك اوكسايد ترند فور بريدك تيبل بلس الجروب روبرتس جروب 1 اللي هي الكلاين ميتال and جروب 7 اللي هي الهالوجين. Then we take transition metals اللي هي middle of periodic table and it by noble gas and their uses. For metal and their activity أول حاجة بنعرفها properties of metals اللي هي physical properties like shiny, like electrical conductivity, like malleability and ductility. وبنتعرف يعني إيه هي الالوي. Then we take chemical properties for metals like based على reactivities told. Then extraction of metal, especially iron, zinc, and aluminium. And for method of extraction by reduction of carbon or by electrolysis, and why we use each method for extraction. After that, we take specific uses for metal like aluminium and copper. For acid, bases, and salts, for these chapters, we take we know characteristic properties for acids and bases. Okay, definition for acid and bases according to proton transfer, type of oxide, and four type of oxide اللي هم acidic oxide, neutral oxide, basic oxide, amphoteric oxide. Then we take salts and type of salts, soluble and insoluble salts, and how we can prepare salts by three methods. After that, we take electrolysis. For electrolysis, we must know what we mean by electrolysis and describe electrolysis in terms of ions and electrons. For electrons in external circuits and ions in electrolytes. Outside manufacture of aluminium, as aluminium is higher activity, so we extract it by electrolysis, not reduction of carbon. Two, we can prime methods extraction for manufacturing of chlorine and hydrogen plus sodium hydroxide, and we take active electrolysis اللي هو based على حاجتين اللي هو refining of metals and electroplating. Chemical energetics. Energetics means energy change during a chemical reaction. We must know this type of reaction: endothermic, absorb energy from surrounding, or exothermic, release energy to surrounding, and know how we can draw energy level diagrams, indicated reactant and product and activation energy. Then how we can calculate enthalpy change or delta H for any reaction, given bond energy for each reactant, and aided by fuel cell for hydrogen and types of fuel. For chemical reaction, these chapters طبعا ده مهم جدا بالنسبه لبيبر 4 وبيبر 6. طبعا ده فيه احنا مقسمينه هنا في النوتس يعني ل 2 different chapters اللي هو rate of chemical reaction plus reversible reaction. طبعا هناخد الفاكتورز which affect rate of reaction اللي هم 5 factors surface area, concentration, temperature, catalyst and light, and investigate each factors and how it can increase or decrease rate of chemical reaction. Okay. After that we take reversible reaction, and what's mean by reversible reaction ونعرف هي الفاكتورز اللي affect الاكوليبريم اللي هم 3 factors: concentration, pressure and temperature. For air and water أول حاجة المفروض نكون عارفينها إيه هو source of water, then chemical test and physical test for water, then treatment of water اللي هو filtration, then chlorination. بعد كده بنعرف ال uses of water in industry and homes. بعد كده بنشوف ال air و composition of air اللي هو 78% nitrogen, 21 oxygen and other traces of gases اللي هو carbon dioxide وارجون. بعد كده بنعرف التست والبروبرتي for each gas for air اللي هو النيتروجين والاكسجين والكربون دايوكسيد والuses of carbon dioxide and sources. وبنعرف اهميه النيتروجين طبعا ان هي بتعمل الفلترايزرز by Haber process. هي making ammonium. then carbonate بنعرف اول حاجه يعني ايه اللايمستون بلس سلاك لايم والكويك لايم. بنعرف ايه هي الكومن وورد فور كالسيوم كاربونيت وكالسيوم هيدروكسيد وكالسيوم اوكسيد والuses for each one. we test for carbon dioxide, then take sulfur. بنعرف السورس بتاعت السلفر والuses for sulfur dioxide and how sulfur dioxide used to make sulfuric acid by contact process. For organic chemistry, longest chapter for chemistry for your curriculum اللي هو organic chemistry. بناخد أول حاجة how we can name organic compound and take homogeneous series for each family for organic compound like alkene, alkene. For hydrocarbon and for hydrocarbon derivatives we take alcohol plus carboxylic acid and polymer. Polymer classified into natural polymer and synthetic polymer. Okay. ممكن بس نعمل ميوت. Okay. For calculations بنتكلم هنا على المولز. بنشوف ايه هو definition of moles وبنعرف يعني ايه Avogadro's numbers وبنعرف calculation for moles for each state of matter for solid و gases و solution. Okay. بنعرف rules for each state of matters. Then we can know the number of moles or concentration according to molar ratio. طبعا هنا في الجزء بتاع المولز لازم نكون عارفين البالانسنج ايكويشن بشكل كويس جدا واليونت فور اتش given question. بعد كده بنقدر نكالكوليت الامبيريكال فورمولا and percentage of yield. اخر حاجه بنختم بيها الاكسبيرمنتال تكنيكس وديت بنعرف فيها اللاب ابريتس النيدد لاب ابريتس فور each experiment. طبعا بنعرف السيبريشن بروسيس عموما، الفلتريشن، سامبل ديستيليشن، فراكشن ديستيليشن، بنعرف فيها الكروماتوجرافي. وفي الجزئيه ديت لو احنا هنقدر نقسم الاكسبيرمنتال هنقسمها لاربع حاجات اللي هو اللاب ابريتس. بعد كده بنتكلم على separation و how we can detect البيوريتي. بعد كده test for anion وكاتاين، وبنختم بالفليم تيست. اوكي، ده بالنسبه للكوريكولم بتاعنا. اظن في جزء منكم او بعضكم كده عارف الشابترز دي وشافها قبل كده، بعد لسه اول مره. بنيجي للجزء بتاع الايفالويشنز والبيبرز بتاعتنا. احنا عندنا 3 بيبرز، بيبر 2، بيبر 4 and بيبر 6. بيبر 4 طبعا هي ال 50%، هي اكتر واحده طبعا في الاتشيفمنت بتاعتنا، المفروض نخلي بالنا منها قوي، وهنعرف هي بتتكلم عن ايه كمان شويه. بعدها بيبر 2 اللي هي البرسنت بتاعتها 30%. بعدها بيبر 6 البرسنت بتاعتها 20%. طيب بيبر 2 طبعا هي عباره عن مالتيبل تشويس 40 كويشن، المارك بتاعتها 40 مارك، ومدتها 45 minutes. بعدها بيبر 4 طبعا ديت السيري بتاعتنا، ديت 80 مارك، والتايم بتاعها 1 اور 15 minutes. بالنسبه للبيبر 4 يعتبر هي اسهل بيبر فيهم. بيبر 2 يعتبر اصعب بيبر. بيبر 6 دي alternatives to practical، ودي مش بتكفر all topics، مش بتكفر all topics، لا هي بتاخد 5 topics من اللي احنا بناخدهم بس كده، بتبقى فوكس عليهم، وبيبقى فيها سؤال ثابت على التيست for anion cations plus flame test. for achievement طبعا احنا عندنا الاول سكيل والنيو سكيل، عندنا الجريدنج according to alphabetic اللي هو من A star to U، وعندنا النيو جريدنج 9 to 1. طبعا احنا عارفين 9 هي الهايست مارك، و8 100%، 7 95، 6 88، 5 82، 4 70، ودي هي البنش مارك بالنسبه للاتشيفمنت، وان احنا نباس من الكورس بتاعنا. اي سؤال قبل ما نبدا؟ ده كان بريف بس كده على الكيمستري. اي سؤال؟
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So the syllabus are same between the syllabus. The codes of the books are same or different between the grading and the alphabetical.
هو the same، بس النيو بارت فور جريدنج 9 to 1 ان هو بيجيف تو تشويسز بالنسبه لل A star، وبالنسبه للبي، يعني البي مدينا هنا تو تشويسز بتشارب شويه اكتر من الالفابيتيك، يعني الجريدنج نيو جريدنج افضل من الاولد جريدنج.
Okay, so it had different codes, right?
Different codes for what?
Like if the timetable had came and they're writing 9 to 1 and IG. So if I'm choosing the grading structure, so I have to choose 9 to 1.
مش فور كود، لا الكود ذا سيم، بس هو according to السكول بتاعتك هي ايه بالظبط. Okay. I think ان بالنسبه بدايه 2020 كله بقى نيو جريدنج 9 to 1.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Sure. Okay. اي سؤال؟ اوكي. طيب ده كده كان introduction كده ان احنا نقدر نشوف الكريكولم بتاعنا وبيتكلم عن ايه. اوكي. هنبدأ بالموست كومن ليسنز بالنسبة لنا اللي هو الاتوميك ستراكشر ايديال انتراكشن. يعني يا ريت لو في حد عنده أي سؤال أو أي حاجة مش بس غير لما يسأل. بلس إن في كويشن كده يا ريت نجاوب عليها، ويا ريت لو في أي حد عنده أي انكوايرنج بالنسبة لأي بوينت يا ريت نوت باش. اوكي فور atomic structure احنا هنا بنيجي نتكلم على atomic structure we talk about atom. what's mean by atom دي اول حاجه المفروض نكون introduce ليها. الاتوم هي small spading unit of matters. okay for talking about atom we talk about microscopic scale not macroscopic scale. we have two scales, microscopic اللي هو for small particles and macroscopic for large particles. We will think about it later. Microscopic related with quantum, macroscopic related by classicals. Okay, when we talk about atom, we talk about microscopic particles, and atom a smallest building unit of matter. Okay, atom consists of two parts. Nucleus and energy level. Atom consists of two parts, nucleus and energy level. A nucleus center of an atom like this, okay, like this. This is nucleus and contains two particles, protons and neutrons. Okay, nucleus center of an atoms and contain proton and neutrons. And for energy levels, region surrounds nucleus and contain one particles called electrons. So we can classify atom as two-part nucleus and energy level. Nucleus center of an atoms contain proton and neutrons, and energy levels surrounds nucleus and contain electrons. Okay. For particles of an atom, when we talk about particles of an atom, we talk about three particles for nucleus and energy level: protons, neutrons, and electrons. A charge for each particles and relative mass and samples and location they are found. For proton, the charge بتاعته بتبقى positive. Relative atomic mass 1. Location and sample B and location in nucleus. Neutron also found in the nucleus and for its charge neutral or 0. For relative mass equal 1. For sample N. For electrons found in energy levels, charge negative and relative atomic mass equal 1/1840 or nearly 0. For sample E, this is called particles of an atom. You must keep these particles for charge, relative mass, and location for each one.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Here, sometimes it comes, the symbol, it's only E, not U, then X above it or something like that.
Okay.
Slide. Is it the same thing?
The same. Okay. But keep it small, not capital.
Yeah.
Okay, keep it small. It's refer to proton, neutron, and electron for this.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. From these three particles, we must define and know atom is neutral. Neutral means balancing, not take any charges or zero charge. It's because number of positive protons is equal number of negative electrons. Number of positive protons equal number of negative electron. So to cancel each other. Massive atoms concentrated in the nucleus. Why massive atom concentrated into nucleus? Because only two particles, proton and neutrons, as mass for each one, proton 1 and neutron 1, but electron nearly 0, so it can be neglected. Okay, so mass of an atom concentrated in the nucleus. Okay. For atomic notation, we have X symbol for an element. For highest number called atomic number. For lowest number called atomic mass. What's mean by atomic number and atomic mass? Atomic number, number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. We must write a definition complete. Number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. ما قلتش number of proton وقف هنا، لا أكمل definition بتاعي. Number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. For lowest number اللي هو biggest one اللي هو الatomic mass or nuclear number or mass number. Nuclear number refers to number of particles inside the nucleus. So we call it nuclear number. We can define it as total number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. Total number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. This is called nuclear number. Okay. You must keep atomic number, smallest one, nuclear number, atomic number, okay, smallest one, and nuclear number, biggest one, okay. We can complete this, okay. Any volunteer for this question? Okay, I can choose. Ahmed? Ahmed? Alaa?
Yeah.
Okay, can you answer for it?
It's electrons.
Okay.
Correct.
First one here, electrons, okay.
Okay, and the relative charge is -1.
Okay.
Okay.
For second?
The second one is, I think so, proton. Proton.
Okay.
Well, it's inside the nucleus. And its relative mass, I think so, just 1 minute.
Okay, relative mass?
Its relative mass, sorry, I don't know.
One, relative mass, 1.
Okay, it's 1.
Okay. For last one?
And the last one is neutron. It's also in the nucleus, and I think so the relative mass is 1, and it's -1.
No, relative charge not -1.
Charge is not -1?
No, charge for neutron, last one, not -1.
It's 1 also?
No, relative charge, positive or negative or 0. Positive for proton, negative for electrons, 0 for neutrons.
Okay.
Or positive, negative, okay?
Okay, sorry for mistake.
Okay, thanks. Khalid? Jana? Jana? Rujai? Malak? Okay. For atomic number, For atomic number, number of proton inside the nucleus of an atom. Okay. For atomic number, we can define it as number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. For their nuclear number, number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. Okay. For second one, Ghela. Anyone can answer for this?
Yes, sir, I can answer.
Okay.
Has exactly 7 protons. It's J, which I don't know what it stands for, but yes, this one.
Okay, J. First one, I, J. Okay. So double I.
Oh, I do it too?
Yeah.
Has exactly 6 neutrons. Neutrons, I get confused in this one a bit. Which, like, neutrons is
Why?
up?
Are you confused?
Excuse me, what?
Why you can know?
Because sometimes, because the nucleon and the nucleus are neutrons, I mean. I get confused between them a bit.
Okay, you refer to a definition for atomic number and nuclear number. We can get neutrons. Atomic number, number of proton. Nuclear number, number of proton plus neutron. Okay, so difference between biggest one and smallest one, it will be neutron number.
So
it will be
neutrons. Is it the same as protons? Is it E? Is it the same as?
Yeah. Proton, but we.
So 12. Yeah.
Difference.
So it's
12 minus 6. It will be 6. Okay.
Yeah. So the mass number minus the proton.
Okay. Mass number minus atomic number. It will be neutron number.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Has more proton than neutron.
So protons than neutrons. 3 minus 2 is 1. Protons than neutrons. Is it 19, 10? L?
No. L.
D.
9 proton, 10. Okay.
10.
D. Okay. For D. The 2 proton and 1 neutrons. Okay.
Oh, okay.
اوكي احنا كده عرفنا البارتكلز اوف اناتومز، واحنا عندنا هنا البروتون والنيوترونز والالكترونز. احنا عرفنا ان البروتون والنيوترونز موجودين في النيوكليس في اناتومز، لكن الالكترونز في الانرجي ليفل. طيب for electrons how many electrons in each energy level and how many energy level for each atom؟ ده لازم نكون عارفين ان احنا ان الالكترونز not stop moving, okay, always moving and with high speed, nearly to flight, and we have 4 energy level as shown. عندناش one, عندنا 4 energy level and 7 for highest one, not included in your curriculum, but we have 4 energy level. First level will occupied by 2 electrons, and second one 8 electron, and the third one 8, and fourth one also 8 electrons. Okay. Okay. First level will be 2. Second level will be 8. Third level will be 8. Fourth level also be 8. Like nitrogen, 7 proton and 7 electrons will be 2, 5. For oxygen, 2, 6. For fluorine, 2, 9. For neon, 2, 8. For this, for calcium. For calcium, how we can write electron configuration for calcium? Okay, for calcium, for atomic number for calcium, can anyone tell me atomic number for calcium? Okay, Khalid قال 20. الatomic number equal 20. Okay, الnuclear number equal 40. طبعا احنا هنا لازم نكون عارفين ان no 40 يا خالد. nuclear number 40. اوكي nuclear number اللي هو الماس نمبر اللي هو biggest one is nuclear number, smallest one atomic number. Okay, for number of proton, it will be number of proton will be 20. Number of proton will equal 20. Number of electrons also equal 20. Why number of proton and number of electrons are equal? Because number of positive charged particles اللي هو البروتون must equal number of negative charged particles اللي هي electron equal 20. Okay, number of neutrons always equal difference between two numbers. Biggest one minus smallest one. 40 minus 20 will be 20 also. Okay, this is common atomic number and nuclear number and number of particles for an atom, but how number of electrons be arranged in energy level? We have 20 electrons. How 20 electrons be arranged for shells? First one, we have 4 energy level. First one will be 2. We can just as 2 first level. Second level will take 8. Third level, okay, will divide by 8 electron, then will be 2. Okay. حد عنده أي problem في الكونفيجريشن دي أو عنده أي سؤال في الإلكترون كونفيجريشن for calcium 2882 2882. First shell or first energy level occupied by 2 electron, then 8, the last one will be 2. Okay, keeps us for calcium. From electron configuration, we can determine what? Group number of an element. From electron configuration, ممكن أعرف الجروب number والperiod number والtype of element, metal or non-metal. From electron configuration, we can determine this 3 property for any atoms: group number, period number, and type of elements. How? For calcium, electron configuration 2882. 2882. Group number will be last number of electrons in outer shell. It will be 2. So calcium will be group 2. Okay. So group number, last number of electrons, which called valency electrons, it will be group numbers. Okay. For period number, number of energy level, we have 2, 8, 8, 2. We have 4 energy level. So calcium will be in period 4. Calcium will be in period 4 and group 2. Okay. For type of element, calcium, metal or non-metal, and why? For any atom, for last number of electron, if it's less than 4 outer shell electron, less than 4, it will be metal. 4 or more than 4, it will be non-metal. So 2 less than 4, so calcium will be metal. Okay. For sodium, anyone can write electronic configuration for sodium and determine 3 properties for sodium atom. Who can do that? Jana? Malak? Khalid L281. Okay. 281 ده للصوديوم configuration. اوكي. خالد، طب هنا التايب، هل هو الاول ممكن تقول لي الجروب نمبر والبيريود نمبر والتايب اوف element؟ جروب نمبر، start with group number. Group number 1. Okay. Period number. Three. Metal or non-metal? Metal. Okay. For sodium 281, electronic configuration for sodium 281. 281 because number of electron is 11. For group number, last number of electron outer shell will be 1, and for period number of energy level will be 3, and the type of metal more than or less than 4. For sodium less than 4, so it will be metal. Okay. For oxygen, another one, Lujai, Jana. For oxygen, Ala.
Yeah.
For oxygen, can you write arrangement for oxygen atom?
Yes. Okay, so atomic number is 8.
Okay.
And nucleon number is 16.
Okay.
So we will minus 16 minus 8. We will get 8, the number of proton.
Number of neutrons. Okay.
Yeah.
For electronic configuration.
Sorry?
Electronic configuration. How electron arranged and energy level? We have 8 electrons.
Yes.
For first.
And yeah.
For first level, occupied by.
Sorry?
For first level, occupied by how many electrons?
Okay, occupied by the first level, 8.
No, 2. First level, 2. We start by 2.
Oh, okay. You mean first 2, then 8, then again
2, 8. Why?
No, 2 plus 6, so it will be 8, right?
8. 2 seconds. Okay. Can you determine group number, period number, and type for oxygen atom? Group number. Group number, last number of electron in outer shell. Okay. Ala.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. For oxygen, you arrange electron as 2 6, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Group number as number of electron in outer shell will be 6,
6.
okay? For period number of shells. How many shells here for oxygen?
2.
2. So it will be period 2. A type of element, metal or non-metal, and why?
It's oxygen,
For outer shell electron,
so it's non-metal
non-metal, why?
because it's oxygen. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But it's oxygen, okay, but from electron configuration, how can you determine this is non-metal? Outer shell electron equal 6. So more than 4. For number of outer shell more than 4, it will be non-metal. Okay? F outer shell.
Okay.
For outer shell.
Shell will be okay too.
For outer shell electrons. It will be less than 4, it will be metal. If outer shell electron more than or equal 4, it will be non-metal. Ala, can you do the same thing for chlorine? Last one.
Chlorine. Okay. First, the atomic number will be 17.
Okay.
And the nuclear number 35. So we'll minus 35 from 17, right?
Right. Okay.
So 35 minus 17, just
18.
18. Okay. So it's the proton number.
Neutrons. 18.
Okay.
Neutrons.
Neutron number. So then if it's 18, so first, how much it will be occupied in the
electron 17.
Okay. So first 2, then 8, then also 8.
No.
2, 8,
17. 2,
yeah.
8, 7.
8.
2, 8.
7. Okay.
2, 8, 7. Okay. 2, 8, 7. Can you 2, 8, 7? I write here.
Yeah.
2, 8, 7. Okay. For group number.
Group number 3, it should be.
No. 3 is period number. Number of shell.
Okay.
But group number.
7.
Last number will be 7. So 7. Period number will be 3. Type of element.
It's non-metal.
Non-metal. Why?
Because it's in configuration electrical.
More than 4, so it will be non-metal. Okay.
Okay. So if it's more than 4, it will be non-metal.
Equal 4 or more than 4. Okay.
Okay. And less than 4, always metal.
Okay.
Right?
Right. Khalid, can you answer for this? Magnesium, calcium, and strontium, group 2 elements. Calcium atom, 20 electrons. And magnesium, 12 electrons. I write here, calcium, 20. Magnesium equal 12. Calcium 20, magnesium 12. Right, again, take it here. Khalid. 2, 8, 8, bravo. First one will be 2. Second one will be 8. Third one 8. Last one 2. لا هنا for A Khalid هو asked about calcium not magnesium. So you will write 2, 8, 8, 2. First one, first box 2, second box 8, third box 8, last one 2. Okay. Similar to arrangement of electron in calcium atom. لو احنا هنا بنتكلم على الكالسيوم والسترانشيوم وبنقول ان الاثنين هنا in the same group، يبقى طالما هم in the same group يبقى ايه السيميلر بالنسبه لهم؟ same group يبقى عندهم ايه؟ يبقى عندهم same number of electrons in outer shells. Okay, هما in the same group يبقى عندهم same number of electron in most outer shell. Different for calcium atom. Calcium differ for strontium as differ in number of shells. Differ in number of shells. Strontium will have more number of shells than calcium. Okay. طبعا احنا هنا بنقول ان الاوتر شيل الكترون called valence electrons، وان احنا بنكتب السيمبلز for elements relative to first letter or second or to first letters like carbon C, magnesium Mg, beryllium Be, sodium Ne, or sulfur S, phosphorus P, for potassium K, for calcium Ca. We write symbol for elements, first one or first two letters, and also we to different between metal and non-metal according to state, melting point, appearance, effective hammering, electrical conductivity, outer shell electrons. For metal, all metal solid except mercury is liquid. For non-metal, have 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. For melting point, all metal has high melting point and boiling point except alkali metal, and for non-metal, low melting point, boiling point except carbons. Appearance, metals are shiny, non-metals are dull. For effective hammering, metals easily shaped, but for non-metal, brittle can be broken easily. For electrical conductivity, for metals, good electrical conductivity. For non-metal, bad electrical conductivity, except graphite. We take it later. It will be good in electrical conductivity. For outer shell electrons, for metal less than 4, for non-metal equal or more than 4. For electron configuration as we take it now. Okay, we skip ions. Okay, and see دلوقتي. For isotopes. Isotopes, atom of the same element. Atom of the same element which have same number of proton but different number of neutron. Isotopes are atoms of the same element which have same number of proton but different number of neutrons. As we see, carbon isotopes, carbon isotopes, carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14. Number of proton and electron are the same. Number of proton 6 for each one, number of electron of 6 for each one, but number of neutron will be differ. For carbon 12, it will be 12 minus 6 will be 6. For carbon 13, 13 minus 6 will be 7. Carbon 14, 14 minus 6 will be 8. Unit I said here carbon 12, carbon 13, carbon 14 refer to isotopes named after their mass number. So I called this isotopes carbon 12 and this carbon 13 and this carbon 14 as isotopes named after its mass number. Okay, this is called isotopes. We can write another definition for isotopes from this given data. We can define isotopes as atom of the same element which have same atomic number, but differ in nuclear number. Same atomic number, but differ in nuclear number, as this is called atomic number for the sex. So it will be same for atomic number, but differ in nuclear number. And we can find it as general, same number of protons, but different number of neutrons. Okay. This is hydrogen isotopes also. For first one, number of electron 1, number of proton 1, number of neutron 0. For H2, number of proton 1, number of electron 1, number of neutron 0. For hydrogen 3, number of proton 1, number of electron 1, number of neutron will be 2. So this is called isotopes as they have same number of proton but different number of neutrons. Isotopes have same chemical reaction due to have same number of electron in most outer shell. How? If we refer for carbon, if I write arrangement for carbon, it will be 2, 4 for each one. Okay. If I write electron configuration for carbon 12 or 13 or 14, it will be 2, 4 for all. So all these isotopes have same chemical reaction as they have same number of electron in most outer shell. Okay, so isotopes have same chemical reaction as they have same number of electron in outer shell, which called valence electrons. Isotopes, I said this before, isotopes are named after their mass number. Some isotopes, we have two types of isotopes. We have radioactive isotopes and non-radioactive isotopes. Radioactive isotopes is, which can decay and emit radiation with time, but non-radioactive, not decay and not emit any radiation. For this isotopes, we have two types, radioactive and non-radioactive isotopes. Okay, can anyone answer for this? We have 3 isotopes for carbon. They are same because right? Lorraine? Isra? I know you joined silently, but if you can answer. Okay, they are same because they have same number of proton. They are different because they have different number of neutrons. I can also write another answer. They are same because they have same atomic number. They are different because they have different atomic mass or nuclear number. Okay. Why all isotopes carbon have same chemical parts? ليه هنا isotopes عندهم same chemical reaction or same chemical properties? This answer. we must answer this as they have same number of electrons in most outer shell. They have same number of electrons in most outer shell. Not stop at same number of electrons. No, we must complete same number of electrons in most outer shell. Okay, magnesium exists as 3 isotopes. Magnesium 24, magnesium 25, magnesium 26. We have difference, only one difference and two similarities. Can anyone answer for this? Who can answer?
Yes, Mr. Can I?
Okay.
The difference that they have different neutron numbers and nucleon numbers.
Different and neutron number, okay, or nucleon number, okay.
The similarity is that they have the same proton number, and the second one, the same electron number in the outer shell.
Okay, same number of proton, or same proton number, same electron number, right? Okay. Thanks, Ra. Okay, for isotopes, and especially for radioactive isotopes, we have different uses in different fields. We have medical field, industrial field, and also for production of energy. We have uses for radioactive isotopes. For medical field, we can use isotopes for treatment of cancer and sterilizing medical equipment. For industrial, we can use radioactive isotopes for checking thickness of paper and detect leaks in water pipes. And we use uranium-235 as fuel for nuclear reactor, so we can use it in production of energy. Okay, this is radioactive uses for radioactive isotopes. For relative atomic mass of an isotopes اللي هي AR هي عبارة عن average mass of isotopes of an element taking into account their property. Or for simplified one, average mass of isotopes relative to carbon-12. Average mass of an isotopes relative to carbon-12. As carbon-12 is the most abundant element, so we take a relative atomic mass for this for element in particular. Okay, for this one, we can answer for this. One medical use for radioactive isotopes. One medical use, it will be
Doctor, I think it can, yeah, treatment for cancer.
Treatment of cancer or sterilizing medical equipment or surgical equipment. Relative atomic mass, I think definition هحتاج منكم شويه بالنسبه ان انتوا تكيبات يعني ان هو average mass of isotopes taking into account carbon-12 or average mass of isotopes relative to carbon-12. ليه هنا relative atomic mass of chlorine is not a whole number؟ ليه relative atomic mass هنا ما بتبقاش whole number بالنسبه للelement؟ هنقول هنا علشان relative atomic mass لو احنا رجعنا للديفينيشن بتاعها هنلاقيها ايه؟ average. As it average, so it will not be whole number. Okay. ده بالنسبه للجزء بتاعنا للatomic structure. Please, can you unmute your microphone, please, and we revise again together كده. ممكن بس كده لو حد عنده أي سؤال كده. For atomic structure. For this lesson or for course overview. رجعي، خالد، آلاء، Isra?
Yes.
Okay. For atomic structure, if you have any question for this?
Oh no, I don't have.
Okay. Gala? Khaled? Okay. Yeah, you can go. Okay. Khaled? Okay. At the end for this session? Okay. Isra?
No, sir, I don't have any questions.
Okay. You join later, Isra. Okay. You join later. Not from beginning of this session, right?
Yeah, I joined late.
Okay. Lojai? Okay. Thanks for attendance. I hope you understand this session. Thanks.